Hello and welcome to another Good Game Empire live stream. So okay, I actually launched my live stream but using a streaming key, the Polish streaming key instead of the English one. So I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I'll submit the phone and we're ready to go. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is actually the two voucher codes which I have mentioned in the video title. So for the people who are watching this after I'm streaming live, so you're probably not gonna wait for 15 minutes until I wait for players to join the live stream. So I'm gonna show it right now how to redeem this voucher codes. So can you see my game right now? You can. Okay, so they are also put in the video description, so you can find them here, find them there. But the first one is going to be let me copy it from the Discord server. So the first one actually doesn't require any link, any external links to any websites, and the code is, let me show you how to redeem it. So you go to the sale button and you need to go down there to voucher section, and here you can put the code ArcSterix21. So if I'm not wrong, this guy is a Twitch streamer and he also plays Good Game Empire and streams it on the Twitch, so you can check him out. And this code we have thanks to him, so thank you very much for giving us the code. And you can redeem it. It gives you 1,500 public order decoration and some other stuff in the game, some soldiers and some tools. So not it's actually better than the most of the codes we had previously, because we had like maybe 300 public order decoration, which isn't that great. And right now we have a pretty nice decoration. So that's the first voucher code, and the second one I'm gonna show you like right in a second. So let me change the screen and copy the. I think I don't have the link, but I'm gonna figure it out in a second. Okay, so the second code, you need to go to the external website. I'm gonna leave it in the description. I mean, yeah, it is in the description. So it is a Polish website. You might not understand that, but you can obviously translate it. Okay, we even have got some ads, but anyways, you need to load the game inside this website and even see what can you get with this code. Okay, so these rewards aren't that epic, but you still can receive some soldiers and tools, so it's not that bad. So you need to go here and you can, I think you can log by Facebook, or it's gonna log you automatically to your account. And you need to do this on this external website. You can do this inside the usual game. You need to go to this website. I believe that the link is in the in the live stream description, and you need to go here to log in there. I'm not sure if it's 100% safe, but it should be, because like Good Game Empire hosts their game there, so I think they are kind of sure that the website is secure. So obviously don't make any payments there, but the voucher code isn't that such a problem. Okay, so the second voucher code goes like GRYEMPIRE, so GRY Empire, and that's the code. And yeah, we're gonna get something. Yeah, as shown on this banner, you're gonna get some defensive units, food, and tools. It's not epic, but it's very useful for especially small players. So now we can close this window and go back to our account on the main server. And you know, it's not that strong, but it's pretty useful. Okay, so I have actually shown this at the beginning of the video, both of these codes. So this was mainly to people who are watching the live stream after me being live, but you're gonna find the codes in the video description, so you can learn everything from there. And yeah, today we're gonna have some fun on Outer Realms, because I need to make some daily missions, as well as reviewing your castles, because I've got plenty of castles to review from you. Yeah. Okay, everything's fine. And hello everyone, basically. Hello Valerian, and welcome Marcel, Bizak, Dan Seriously, Mocny Fool. Welcome everyone to the live stream. So we're gonna wait a couple of minutes for everyone to join, and then we're gonna start some more interesting talks, because yeah, as usually we're probably gonna have some interesting topics to talk about, and that's what I mostly love in the live streams. We have a lot to talk about, not only the game. Okay, so the basic thing we need to do in Outer Realms is the daily duty. So you can get some points here for attacking robber barons or looting castle, like other castle lords. And for these points you can receive up to 45 construction tokens. So that's pretty good reward. And I think it's worth it because like basically if you do this every Outer Realm, you're gonna get like 100 tokens every month basically. Yeah, so that's pretty worth it. And I'm gonna send another 3 attacks. I might actually level up and make the camp bigger, but I don't think it's that useful. So I'm just gonna send 3 small attacks on these players. But also I need to send an attack to get some good, some better position than I have now, because right now I'm not that high in the position. It's not that good, so it's not that easy to search up for it in the middle of event. Like in the beginning it's easy, but later, I mean, the main factor to look at these players is to search the level like 11 or 12, and also for these players to have low might points. If they have like 30,000 or 100,000, they are not suitable for attack. So it's probably a wrong pick, but yeah, if they have, okay, it's kind of laggy. So this is probably too high. You might search for a longer time and find someone, but as you can see, even levels 11 have plenty of might points here. So we might search for like position like 3 to 4,000. Maybe it's gonna be a bit better. Oh yeah, this player would be pretty good target to hit actually, because he's on a pretty high position and he doesn't have any might points, which means that he basically doesn't have any units, or only a very small amount of units in his castle. So that's a pretty good target. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome Evan Locke. You out of coins? Did some article research? Well, I'm out of coins. Yeah, that's correct. Mainly because I'm trying to get the top 10 in long-term event. It's not easy, and the main thing that sucks my coins out of my account is mantlets, because like not many players buy mantlets for coins, but this was that kind of situation where I just had to do this, and they are pretty expensive. So basically pay like nearly 1 million for 1,000, you know. And I was doing this from 500 million coins back to this 80 million. So I'm pretty poor right now as well with rubies, but with rubies it's kind of different story. I can say it in a second, but yeah, buying mantlets was very important to make very high like score to get a lot of points in this event. So I basically don't want to show it because I'm trying to keep it secret how many points I have, so my competitors don't have no idea how many points do I have at my position, and like if they need to, if it's gonna be easy for them to catch up to me or stuff like that. So you know, it's kind of secret to not make myself more opponents basically. Okay, so I think it's time to get some feasts in the castles and get some recruitment. I mean, recruitment is not needed because not this castle maybe. Yeah, recruitment is not needed because I have already done this on the previous live stream and previously. So yeah, every castle is recruiting. Not every, but I already have 4 castles with barracks level 15, so it's not that bad actually. Actually, that's pretty quick. Yeah, also hospitalizing all these units. It's pretty worth it with the mid units. Privyet, welcome Red Knight. So yesterday was perfect to check for top positions. Most people had shortages because the food they bought ran out. That's how I got 19th position after losing my 40th. I see. Yes, I'm gonna make the castle review at the end of this timer up near my head. So it's gonna be in an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so what do I have to do? Basically in Outer Realms, nothing else, because yeah, I just need to make 3 attacks and that's all to make the daily duty. You actually need to make this only one time because you get 60 points for this one quest here, and the points needed for the highest like reward is only 40. I kind of don't understand that, but it's just very easy to get this, so I highly suggest all to you, even if you're not making any score, like you're not trying to get top 9,000, you can actually try to get this daily duty done, because it's very, very easy. Actually, even on robber barons you can do this, so it's very worth it. Very, very worth it. Do I have any information about Master Blacksmith? Mainly for the booster dose. I see. So basically, the all the information I have is the old information they told us at this conference held back in was it actually June or maybe July. So there's no info. There's no further info after this, and we can still only like predict what's going to happen. I think that in autumn they might make some changes, but it's not like 100% sure. So we'll see. I hope that they're gonna make the game a bit more balanced, but they can look at these new tools. Maybe you have seen them previously. So when you take a look at these tools, they are pretty much insane. I mean, they have limits, but yeah, this is gonna be very powerful. So talking about the balance in the game, there was no such a thing. I mean, they do kind of make some balance updates right now, especially the last one. I mean, the last one had two medals. Not two medals, but like it had two sides, like one side and second side for both pay to win. It was good for pay to win, and actually not that good for free to play. I mean, every free to play set their word differently, so some of them actually claim that it's good for them, some of them not, because they cannot tool burn big players from now on. So it's very different. It's varying very much. But yeah, basically it was a next step into the pay to play kind of game we already have. So, but it's different for every player. Yeah. Okay, what's up next? Actually, I need to make some purchases in the Master Blacksmith, because I'm kind of forgetting about this. To get myself some tools, which are pretty useful, as well as the time skips. They are kind of expensive, but I tend to use them when I upgrade some buildings with my tokens, so there is as well. And I think I'm gonna just spend this silver on tools mainly. So the tools for Berrymont especially I need, because I'm gonna make another top if we get Berrymont next week. I hope so, because I based my LTP, I mean long-term event, top on the Berrymont top. I didn't exchange any tablets. Can you imagine this? So I'm making this top only attacking. So I actually made was it like 1.3, okay, this is also gonna be useful, 1.3 billion loot points, you see. So that's a lot of loot points basically. So that was like thousands of attacks, like maybe 5 or 6 or even 7,000 of attacks, I'm not sure. Yeah, but anyways, it was a lot of attacks, and I was basing my top on this to get a lot of points from attacks and run on a booster. And I'm kind of getting it. It's not like 100% sure, but I hope that I'm gonna manage to get top 10. Maybe to remind you, you can get a permanent build item for the keep, where you're getting 250 units more on the wall. So 250 more units on the wall, and it actually gets multiplied. And need any of this. It actually gets multiplied by your Castellan bonus, no, and by if you have the appearance item. So it's pretty powerful, and I'm trying to get this. Oh yeah, okay. Also the boosting tools. The GP 2021 is also one of voucher codes. Let me check it. I'm sorry, I have a DM open here, so let me just switch it. So yeah, so if you take a look at my voucher codes in Discord, there's a previous code, yeah, GP 2021, and it expires as you can see in November. So you can still use it if you want. So I can add it in the description, but it was popularized in the Good Game Empire community. It was popularized a lot. So and I like the image for rewards are crashed, so I can't check what was it. But anyways, yeah, I can paste it if some of you maybe missed that. But it's not that fresh. It's from back from half of the July, so you can use this and code GP 2021 if you want. If you haven't used it yet, so you can use this one, but it's a pretty old one, so you probably have used it. If not, then feel free to use. It gives you I don't remember what does it give you to yeah. But the two ones in the description are pretty fresh, so they are from yesterday or maybe they are 2 days old. So probably if you haven't heard of them before, you haven't used them as well. Okay, so the rest of these items are not that good. I mean, buying this for that price, yeah, not kind of good deal. I wouldn't go for this. Okay, so the boulders are actually very useful as well as all these PvP tools, so I might go for it. Bridging towers, I have a lot, but during quarry, it might go like it's not enough. So, do you think the next LTP they will add the permanent build item to top 150 and add the new one to top 10? I don't think so, because what I think, my personal opinion, is that this is actually a special event thanks to their 10th anniversary. Yeah, so that's why they launched this event. They launched this party rate events, and I think that the next events we're gonna receive are not going to be that good. So they're going to get the usual rewards of maybe the 500 seats reward is gonna stay, but I don't think that the top 10 reward with this build item is gonna stay. I'm not sure, but it's my opinion that they're not gonna leave it in the game, and I think that we might get some districts. I think we'll see. Maybe some, probably some seats and maybe more construction tokens. We'll see. By the way, I unlocked the Master Blacksmith, but I can buy only equipment, some build items, and time skips. When I will be able to buy tools. So you can buy tools when you reach level 70, basically. When you reach level like 50 or something, you get kind of limited experience in the Master Blacksmith, because you're not getting all of these items here. You're getting just part of these items, and you need to be level 70 in order to unlock all of this stuff in the Master Blacksmith. Okay, so that's all from him, actually. Do I actually have... Yeah, I still have the lucky pennies, because I've been subscribing to the #1 subscription player for some time, and I was getting this lucky pennies, but I was always forgetting about them. Oh yeah, what's going on in the Alliance? Oh yeah, Poland is having a football match with what is it, like San Marino or something, and they're already 4-0. Okay, what I have to do today? Well, nothing's kind of special. So as usual, I'm gonna ask you for some questions, histories, like stories, anything you want to talk about on the live stream, because that's mainly what we do, to talk and discuss. And I'm gonna do some background activities. For example, I think I haven't showed it to you. I can show from inside how it looks. This is the metropolis. Okay, I've got some sabotages, so don't pay attention to this. But yeah, anyways, this is the metropolis. You have the big building which provides your alliance mates with 250 per hour if upgraded to max. It's rising with higher levels. And you also have the second building, which is the merchant's storehouse, and you can upgrade it to have bigger store space for resources. So it actually works only for wood and stone, and in Polish language it's written for all resources. So this is kind of the difference in the translations of the game, because here you have said that it's wood and stone, and in our language it's said that for all resources. So no, it actually makes it bigger for only wood and stone. You don't get it bigger for the kingdom resources. So it's basically 10 million of storage space. It's very cool, because if you run on nomads by any trains, you can like put the resource, like donate the resource to Alliance treasury very easily with this high capacity. Yeah, and nothing else special about this building, about this castle. Is kind of 4th outpost, and nothing else. So you have the usual build items. Yeah. You have the usual build items, you have food production, you have only 3 buildings with 100% workload, and that's all. Nothing very special, except these 2 buildings and the possibility to provide a little bit bigger production. So yeah, I have it like for 2 weeks maybe. So I'm upgrading all the robber barons around. I need to get them to higher levels in order to be able to collect some food during like blood crows and the foreign lords events. So I'm trying to get all the barons in the range of my screen right now. So it's like maybe 20. What do you usually spend using gold pieces? I used to buy some relic equipment and relic gems, but right now I have pretty okay equipment, so I don't do that from now on. And I more like try to collect them and spend them on districts, because I would like to buy some districts for my castles to have more space, for example in outposts, probably also a military district for this metropolis, because this just saves you a lot of space and it's pretty useful, pretty profitable. Because is there actually anything else for a kind of Ruby account which is mine? I don't think so. I might get some build items, but I already have most of them in bigger granaries and this relic food producing buildings, so I don't need them. I have all the food storage build items and all the units on the wall, so but for small players it's pretty useful. The live stop, or is my internet? I think it's probably your network connection, but I might also get some micro lags during this live stream. It happens sometimes. Yes, the voucher codes are working for all the servers across every server in the game, so you can use it, you can share. But yeah, I highly suggest I invite you to share these codes with your alliances, because they're just gonna make them a bit more powerful thanks to this decoration and the other stuff in the code. So it's very useful. Feel free to share it with your friends, with your alliance, and everyone other in the server. Okay, this one's level 1, so I'm not gonna touch it. But as you can see, all the robber barons are at the same level. I tried to enter the code, but it didn't work for me. Okay, can you let me know which one was it? Was it the one which you don't need a link, or was it the second where you need a link? Because for one of these codes you need to enter a link in order to redeem it. For the second one you don't need. I mean, in the description I put the first one with no link and the second one with link. Yeah, anyways, okay, so that's enough. That's kind of 20 something, yeah, like 24 attacks. So that's pretty good. And if they're upgraded, they might provide me with like full storage of food. So that's great. It's very useful because I mean the production here isn't great, so I need to hold minus with full, as well as honey. So I need to make it easy to collect food. With Nomad it's not a problem, but with other events it's kind of problematic. How many metro does your alliance have? I believe we have 2, because our total bonus is plus 500, so we have 2 metros. Metropolis, or is it like metropolises? I think that's how you pronounce the plural amount. Okay, so yeah, the Kingdom League, so the standard thing, but I am actually falling behind a bit. And do I have enough tools to make it out, like to get back? I have some here, but I have a lot of there, and I might use the usual ones, like a bit bigger amount. Do I have some units here to attack? I think so. not many. I'm just gonna send it back to my main. It's gonna be way easier. Okay. Just say measure. Yeah, okay, fine. Guys, I was thinking about this when I'm creating the website. I mean, it takes seriously a lot of time. I thought that it's gonna be like 1 hour maybe per translation, and it's not. It's sometimes I sit like 8 hours to make a pretty correct translation of a one guide only, one part of the guide, and it has like dozens of them. Maybe is it like maybe even 100 of these guides. So it's it's very time consuming, and yeah, the translation into English. And I had a lot of moments when I actually need to go to Discord server and ask you guys how to pronounce something. I mean, how is it called in Good Game Empire slang, or how should I call it? So anyways, yeah, with this one I just went and checked it online, and it was like, okay, so one is metropolis, so many metropolises, but for sure not saying that long word usually. Okay, so I have some rangers, Valkyrie rangers. It's gonna be enough. I don't even know the nomad camps. Usually how it looks like is I mainly have like motivation to run on these camps when I'm live streaming, so that's the usual moment when I go. As you can see, my score is similar to 0, so I'm not doing this too actively. When I need to, I do, but right now, no. But I need to do this actively in order to get more points on LTP. So if we get Berrymont Invasion next week, I'm gonna have to run on the Berrymont very actively. But if we don't get Berrymont next week, I'm gonna need to make a lot of attacks in this nomad camp. I know it's gonna be very hard because right now I'm like I think I'm 10th or 11th, so it's very competitive in the server. I can't tell you though how many points have I collected yet. I'm gonna share it after the event, no matter I get the reward or not. So okay, let's check all of them. Okay, not this one. This one might be the best. Let me check this. Okay. I think this is going to be the best one. Or is it? No, this one. Okay, this one's good. As usual, actually, because there's not much to do in this game. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, and you might give me some like very early feedback on this. So I'm kind of thinking to ask a few people to register on different servers, on like most popular servers, and make something like I don't have a few commanders with anything. Okay, let's just equip them. So I'm thinking about registering and asking some people to register on some servers, some most popular servers such as maybe Germany 1, International 3 and World 1 probably. I will see. But this is the very early project, so I'm thinking of making a project where I'm gonna have some people. I have it in Polish server only, like in beta testing. So okay, I need the mantlet speed. So I have something like we're checking the time left on the fortresses, so mainly in the Sand Kingdom, but not only. So we're checking the time left in the fortresses, and we're putting it into Discord server, and I'm thinking on making a live stream out of it actually. So it's gonna be a live stream where you get a notification when a fortress is burned down, not burned down, but it's like ready to attack. It's gonna be pretty useful. Okay, this is like commanders made out of scrap because I have no time to prepare them. So it's totally random, I'm sorry for this. But it's better than nothing. Yeah, I was making some huge changes to the my wardrobe, I could say. I was making like 3 top of the top PvP commanders, you know, only, and destroying why isn't it and destroying like another 5 probably of PvP commanders. So yeah, but right now I have 3 max. I mean, they're not max. I mean, it's like I need to upgrade them at technical relic technicals to get them to maximum. But I know that the bonuses they already have now from these gems and equipment provide them a possibility to be maximum when I actually upgrade them and I want to use them at war. They are good to go. Okay, let's put totally anything there. So as you can see, I have totally flipped this commanders. I actually don't need number 29, so that's not important, but let's also change. Oh yeah, so this is the 3 maximum commanders. So it's, why is it used? I have no idea where is it deployed, but yeah, anyways, it's like 25 by 25 for million ranged from gems, you know, like 12 or 13 for the courtyard, and you need to upgrade it pretty heavily in order to get it to maximum. So it's not that good, but yeah, it's pretty expensive, mostly in coins. But I have a problem with the relic shards as well. Notice Google Translation doesn't work for ranged laws. It says distance. Oh yeah, it says distance because it kind of doesn't understand what's going on. And also the second factor is that actually in Polish language, ranged units are called, like, they are fighting on a distance. So this is why like translating word to word, we call them distance, just distance, you know, and everyone knows what are we talking about. But the translator doesn't understand, so that's why I'm making the handmade translation for all parts of the website. It's gonna seriously take a while. I was expecting it to myself to finish it by the end of summer break, but it's not possible. Like, oh yeah, okay, this one is back. So it's not possible actually. It takes a lot of time. I had also a few people helping me with this translation, but you know, they didn't know the Polish language, so it wasn't that easy for them, for sure. Okay, so was it this one or this one? What? I lost the camp. Wait a minute. Okay, this one. Yeah. Hello, Fab. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so it's gonna be second slot, and yeah, mostly these ones I have. This is good, and like 15, maybe 17 might be good. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So I also contacted, because I was talking about this 2 weeks ago on previous live stream. I also contacted some players from, actually they reached out to me, not I reached out to them. So they messaged me that they actually have a war at Egyptian server, and I was like, okay, I'm not in my home, I'm not home, so I wasn't able to record anything and to take part in this war. And I messaged them 2 days later, and actually the war has ended. So I wanted to make some PvP content, because I know that many players request that, and I understand that, but I have like no, I mean, I'll have to make, I don't know, 1v1 or something to make it. I'm actually pushing my alliance a bit to make 1v1 with another alliance, so maybe we're gonna have something on Polish server. People were also asking in comments why I don't have any wars. It kind of looks like this because our alliance is, I mean, the 2 big alliances have war, but we don't. So that's why I wasn't able to make any content. Still, I can't, because I would love to make PvP content, and I'm trying with different servers. But you just need to have good built up account in order to play well PvP in other servers, so it would be the best to play in this server, and we're waiting for something to happen. What is second code? So you have 2 codes, and they are listed in the video description, and you can use them. One of them you can use without any link, and the second one you need to go to a website and you need to load the game there, and from the game loaded there, you can actually use this code. For example, if your account is well developed, it's not worth it going to the website because it just gives you. Oh, is the amount of shields good? Because I'm not sure about that. It's not. So basically, it gives you like 800 defensive units. That's not too epic, I would say. But it's still something. For some people, it's gonna be pretty useful. Just rankings a bit. Oh yeah, of course. I was actually taking a deeper look at it today on the Polish live stream, so I still have it in my mind. Let me just finish that one train. It's kind of a problem which I understand because, you know, when I make only live streams and I like hit some nomads or outer realms. I mean, outer realms are pretty cool, but the nomad isn't interesting at all. Okay, it's already hitting. I don't have pretty interesting content for the live stream. They are also not meant to be like super compact and interesting because live streams, as I assume that they are for like more longer and repetitive stuff and to just talk with players, make some discussions. But yeah, you know how it looks. But if we're gonna have a PvP content, I'm gonna try my best to make as much as possible. And I hope for it, actually. Okay, it's going too quick, probably. Hey Endex, have you seen this 2000 rupees per? Yeah, I have. And I actually mentioned everyone in my Discord server because of this. Or did I? Yes, I did. So, yeah. There was an offer. After the 4th party raid event has ended, we have received a small shop over there, like it was here. And there was an offer for 2000 rupees. You were able to buy a 2250 public order decoration. It was such a great deal that I have decided to mention everyone in the Discord servers and everywhere it was possible. I didn't actually make a video because it would be like 1 minute video. It would be pretty important though, but I wasn't home again, so I wasn't able. But yeah, the deal was very good, especially for players who collect rubies from NPCs. It was seriously great. Because imagine you collect the rubies and you can buy maybe 4 of that decorations for 50,000. So it's like in best scenario maybe it's 40,000 for 4 decorations of 2,150. So it's like 10,000 rupees per one decoration. And right now in that offer it was 2,000 rupees, so it was very, very good. Yeah, many players have bought like dozens of this or even hundreds of this. I have seen some examples of players having like 4 or 5 castles in this decor that was and it was not that expensive. It was like maybe $40 to get 4 castles. It's like $10 to get 1 castle full of this decoration, so it was pretty insane. I thought that it was a mistake at the first time, so I bought it very quickly. I mean, I bought like 50 of them very quickly because I thought that it was a mistake. And later, after I bought them, and I tried to buy a few more, I got an error. Most of you probably also got this error. So I've got, yeah, I got an error that the action cannot be completed or something like this. And I got this error and I thought, oh yeah, they made a complete mistake. It had to be 20,000 per one, but it didn't. So there are two actually my views on this. So the first one, it was a mistake, but they realized that there was too many purchases in order to to make some backups and delete these decorations and to revert all of this. So it was too many people buying it because I said about it in Discord very early. I mean, not the ping, but in usual chat, I said it like a minute after it started. And many players actually saw that. So it might have been a mistake, but they saw that many players already bought the offer and it would be a disaster to try to revert that purchases. And the other possible way is they are making a huge inflation in public order, and thanks to this they are going to get a lot of players buying rubies, and I'm very sure that a lot of players have actually bought a lot of rubies that day, especially for this offer, because it's that great, and that's a marketing strategy from Good Game Studios. So my 2 views on this. Okay, so someone asked about this might ranking. So yeah, the first player actually has passed 50 million, and we also have 3 players after him having over 20 million. The 10th player in the rankings closing the top 10 has nearly 15 million. So that's how it looks. It goes pretty gradually down. I'm at the position 14 right now with a little bit over 13 million might points. Yeah, and that's how it goes. I know that if I would be on the Germany server, I'd be like at position 100 something, so that's kind of insane. And this server is still a pretty big server, you must know about that. It's a pretty big server. And going to alliances, yeah, that's how it looks. So 400 million top 1. We are very close to this one. Oh, they had a bit more previously, but they don't know. So anyways, yeah, they have war. They don't, so we both don't have war. They have. And that's how it looks. The top 10 is closing at 100, a little bit over 150 million. And what else interesting? Yeah, like nearly 30 alliances having 100 million might points, so that's how it looks like. And do we have any interesting loot points? I don't think so. It's not that high. Oh, okay, actually one player or a few players did pretty high scores. Yeah, it's evening, it's this Sunday evening, so it's very close to the reset, like 2 hours. Even not 2 hours, so anyways. Why did GG, yeah, you bought 300, oh man. Yeah, and later you realize that you need actually 350 for all your castles. Or, sorry, less. It's like 280 or 270 for all castles, because you can fit like 36 to 40 maybe per castle. So if you have main castle, 3 outposts and 3 kingdoms, it's 7 castles times 40 is actually 280. So you can put them at all the castles. Wow. Yeah, but it was such an offer that I totally get that. Hello from Czech. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, please, huh? I think it was a mistake because they didn't give it 200%. Yes, they didn't give any 200%. There was no. But one of the possibilities, and many players realized that and did that, is actually that Beyond the Horizon was ending between these 2 days of this offer. And some of players especially went to the Horizon. They didn't do anything in the event, just to buy some rubies on 200% prime time, to have them back the next day to buy some decors from this offer. So that's what they did actually. I didn't do that, so that's kind of my bad. But I wasn't thinking about spending money on this one. I just spent the rest of the rubies I've got, and now I'm empty. I am back to running on fortresses and running low on actually everything, because I'm running low on might. Not on the gallantry points, because I actually have probably more. Yeah, I have 5.6 gallantry and 4.5 glory, so that's kind of unusual thing. Yeah, running low on rubies, coins, all the currencies. I don't have any to exchange on LTP. I have nothing. I'm totally empty. Yeah. It's pretty similar to the Romanian server. Oh yeah, I had a look at the Romanian server, I think. So yeah, it's pretty similar. Hello Camilo Caviria, welcome to the stream. At individual rankings, we have 3 players with 30 million plus. Wow. But at the Alliance rankings, we're a bit behind, I see. You're a Ruby's player Endex. Kind of I am, yes. I got pretty lucky 1 or 2 days before that happened. I got 3 million rubies out of... Are you serious? Like, in total, I have spun like 1,300 of these tickets. Yes, 1,300. I got 0 rubies. Can you believe that? 0. And you're saying to me that you've got 3 million. Are you serious? So yeah, that's my super unfortunate Good Game Empire account. Maybe that's that was meant to be like that. I don't think so, but maybe just speculating there. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to tell you that this one of these codes, which I have shown at the beginning of this live stream, so the code, the newest one, yeah, Arcsterix21. So this Arcsterix is actually a Twitch streamer, and thanks to this we have this code. So Good Game Studios actually realized that they might promote the game by not only previously these promo codes were included in a newspaper, like gaming newspaper and kind of tech newspaper. I even have one on my desk. I'm not gonna search for it, but you have a like stamp on the paper that you're gonna have a code for 20 euros, for example. I mean, it gives you stuff which is meant to be of value of 20 euros. It's obviously not like, how can 800 defenders be worth 20 euros? I have no idea. Sorry, 800 defenders, yeah. And the second way, you can get it from some sites with many games, such as this Yeah, the newest one code. But as they actually launched some kind of unpublic promotion to streamers, and I feel like I'm the biggest one, and they reached out to me. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. So you're gonna probably see a few, I would say, creator codes. Maybe we don't get any profit from this, but you just get the profit, and that's actually enough for me. If I can make the code live for you, for the players, to get some bonuses. So that's how it works. And if you have even a small YouTube channel and you record some videos, some Good Game Empire videos, you might try that, because you're maybe gonna be able to make a Good Game Empire voucher code which is gonna help all the players in the game, because we share this it's being shared very rapidly over the servers and Discord servers and every stuff, all of this stuff. So if you have some small channel, some Twitch channel or something, you can ask support if they are gonna prepare a code for you. So this guy was a very, very small Twitch streamer. He had, from what I heard, he had like 3 to 4 viewers live, but he managed to get the code before me actually. That was kind of insane. Yeah, so we're gonna see at least one code. I can't get any details for you right now because I don't have them, but you're gonna see at least one voucher code in the close future from some streamers, YouTubers, and all that kind of players. Wait, 3 million. Done one spin in my account. 50,300 twice 800. What is this? That sounds so insane. Why low level has no events? Good question. I'm not sure, but it's like they claim that it was too much at one moment, and they want players to actually develop their accounts as it was before, and you're getting some small impulses, like not impulse, but you're getting some small additions to the game over the getting new levels instead of getting everything at once. So the problem with this is actually that events are happening in a schedule. So right now we have nomads, later we will have the blood cross, and it's repeating. So if you have level 15 or 20, you only have nomads, so you have 4 days of nomad and 3 days of nothing. Is it actually helping to the develop account? I don't think so. So it's kind of boring because you have to fight with robber barons and maybe other small players in these 3 days. You're obviously leveling up pretty quickly anyways, but I think that it's not working how it was meant to work actually. I had my days when I spent 900 tickets and I got no rubies, so yeah, that happens. Endex, you buy rubies sometimes with real money because anyone can pass free might points. Yeah, 3 million might points if he's not a rubies player. Yeah, that's correct. You can get 3, 4, 5 if you're a very active player, you can get a lot of might points even without putting any money. Okay, so I kind of wasted my time to talk but not attack. I can do this simultaneously, so let's go for it. I only click left side and I only once at 1 million I clicked center. I see. So the thing with my strategy, I would call it, is that I always click the right side. Seriously, always. Because I was used that on the right side I usually get the build items. If the jackpot doesn't have any rubies, I get build items, I get the decorations and not the appearance items, which is good obviously. It's better to get decoration than temporary appearance item. But on war, also the appearance items are useful. You know. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna change to left side. Strategy, the actual strategy for current outer realms. Oh yeah, I can talk you through it in a second. Of course. 6 million is able to have without. Oh yeah, that's possible. We have talked about this previously, like how many might points can you get actually for a free-to-play player. So yeah, I've talked like you can have like 5 or 6 as a usual free-to-play, and maybe 10 if you try really hard and you get a lot of rupees from fortresses. And believe me, there is some players also in my server who do that, and they get a hell lot of rupees from this. So they actually have very good accounts, I must say. Maybe not better than mine, but mine account is like 17, maybe 1800 euros. So it's not a small amount. I mean, it's over nearly 6 years now. So oh no, I have no monthlies. I need to stop. It's not that bad. It doesn't feel that bad when you think of it, that it was over 6 years spent equally. But well. I tried this again yesterday with 275 tickets and it didn't work, so I don't get your hopes too high. Don't get my hopes. Yeah, I mean, it's random. It's totally random, and we have a lot of like theories in my server, in my Discord server as well. We have a lot of theories that you need to click there and then there and then there, or you need to stop the wheel at the certain moment of time or something. We've even got some like dark magic that you need to click on technicals in a special pixel to get it upgraded instantly. I mean, it obviously doesn't work, but people tend to have many different thoughts like this. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the outer realms in a second, because there is actually a strategy for free to play. You can get pretty not easily, because you need to spend some time on it, but you can get the outer realms without buying any packs. It's not that complicated. Just need to spend some time in the evenings, and that's all. But it's easier and more comfortable to to do this with a bit of money. That's actually what I usually do when I don't have time for the event, because thanks to this you just need to spend a few minutes instead of, for example, half an hour or hour to collect some coins and have some units. Well, but I have tried this kind of outer realms 2 times without any prime time, and I managed to get tops. So it's obviously possible. Okay, great. I've collected the second reward. That's cool. Oh, I missed it. Time skip. Damn it. Okay, that's all. Yeah. So let's move to the outer realms. And here, okay, I have burned these guys. That's good. So here, let's start with the fact that you need to get higher than top 9,000. Oh, sorry, it's top 10. No, it's top 10,000, but the last from 9,000 to 1 to 10,000 is actually a very poor reward. It's like a small reward, and only 200, but you're going to try to get at least this one. So in order to do this, you need to observe this daily ranking and find in kind of range of 5 to maybe 6,000 position. Find some players who have level 11 AD, and they also don't have any might points. So for example, this one might be a pretty good target. He obviously doesn't have any Castellan. He doesn't have too many defenders too. So it looks like a good target. You might search for someone with as well low level and even lower might points. Oh yeah, this one looks like a pretty good target. So you need to search for such a target, and every day in the evening, if you get knocked down back to a very low position, you need to search for such a player and take their position. To be safe, you should send not 1 but 3 attacks, and that's what I did when I was doing it without any bonuses, any money, you know. Shade this. Hey, I am level 470, 2.2 million PowerPoint. Okay. Where can I send you pics for a video where you critic or I mean I just review them? So I don't do that on videos, but I do that live stream. So in a couple of minutes. So I invite you to my Discord server. That's the only place you can do that actually. So the link is in the description, and when you get the server, there is a channel called Request Castle Review, and you have to put a command $sign review, and the bot is gonna talk you through the whole process of registering to have your account for your review. So I'm gonna take a look at it. Okay, yeah, so that's how you can get the account reviewed. About Outer Realms, I also have these daily duties, so I've got to steal the 4. I have 3 commanders, so I need to be quick here. Yeah, bro. Okay. These castles look pretty easy to defeat, so I'm gonna make small attacks at them. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. And I will still have 1 to go to complete this mission. Okay. What next? Oh yeah, some of no battles. And okay, this is not important. There's no battle, and I'm still at last place. But right there, if I get to 4th place, it would be actually pretty good, because I'm not sure how long will it take to finish this. Oh yeah, 2.8 days. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I actually started training this Shield Maiden melee attackers up to level 10. I want to get them before I mean I try to do this simultaneously, but I'm for sure not going to get this amount of seeds before I max out these ones. I barely get more than 150 per 12 days, so I need to start farming them from Storm Islands. I'm gonna take a closer look at Storm Islands again and probably spend some time on this because like collecting this amount and later this amount, I mean this is also 3,000 or 2.5 probably, something like this. It's insanely long. It takes a long time. So I will have to do this. Yeah. Okay, so how much more time do we have up to castle review? Let me check. I can see it here. Okay, 20 minutes, yeah. So we have plenty of castles actually to review today, because because I've seen like from the previous week, and there's a lot of them. So we're gonna take a look. Okay, any new announcements? Probably about, yeah, prime times, epic. Oh yeah, and I also, if some of you are not in the Discord server, I invite you to it. So the link is in the description. It's called Endex Courtyard, Good Game Empire and Empire for Kingdoms. So actually the way the server works, it has a few purposes, because the main purpose is not mainly to discuss with people, because it's not super active, but you can still talk with people here. Yeah, we talk usually, but it has a few like cool features, because for example you can get a auto roll notifications and you can mark what kind of buildings you are interested in minus 40% discount. So for like players developing the accounts, it's very, very useful. And if you have any of this marked with this reaction, you can actually you're actually going to get pinged, get mentioned in this channel. So as you can see, there's it was a bit inactive, but right now we made a new dashboard for it, so it's a lot easier for players to commit for this feature, because it's not automatic, so it doesn't have 100%, but it has like 90% accuracy. And we have all the information about prime times, about the discounts for buildings, so if you are interested. And it's very, very easy, believe me, to miss one of this. And with this feature, you feel free to join the server, and you're probably not gonna miss out any further discounts you need. Okay, let's maybe make 1 or 2 more trains to get this kingdom. Like it's going so slowly, damn it. I need to put more chests. Yeah, like this. Okay, so we're gonna make maybe 1 or 2 and take a look at your castles, because yeah, as I said, there's plenty of them today, and I've seen some interesting ones, so we're gonna see. I'm also launching in like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, because it's in like preparation phase, I would say. I'm launching some channel memberships, so I think I have talked about this 2 weeks ago on previous live stream. Anyways, it's like a feature where I will take a look at your castles actually on a video, not a live stream, so you're gonna have your castle shown on a video, and my commentary, like what should you improve and what should you change and what is good. So it's gonna be pretty small amount, like €2, and it changes. So €2 for the European Union countries, and for smaller countries with like poor currency, it's gonna be even smaller, less than €2. So it's gonna be a very small amount, and you can get monthly a review of your castle on a special video. Just like words before it, because I'm gonna introduce this in a few days or weeks. We'll see. I had this on my Polish channel, I mean, monthlies. So I had it, and I still, right now I'm not using it because of YouTube, and YouTube having some very, very strict like rules and problems with my channel in Poland. So I cannot monetize it right now, but with the, okay, that's enough. But with the English channel, I have no problems, so I'm gonna launch it soon. I need to prepare some videos for this and some stuff. It's gonna actually have more bonuses, but yeah, I'm gonna introduce it in a couple of days. Okay, it's already burning. Oh. Okay. How many points is it per one attack? No, this is the old one. It's like 400. Not that many. But I think enough to compete in the Kingdom League. Hi, hello. Welcome Krypton to the live stream. Okay, so did I actually finish my my story, I would say, about this idea, kind of project with notification about fortresses burned down. So I ended up talking about that, I have some beta testing of this project in my Polish Discord server and Polish server, and I would like to actually expand it to another servers. So it's gonna work like I will ask some people to check a few fortresses every couple of days, and it's going to register in a data file and the Discord bots, as well as something to live stream. I'm gonna write it. It sounds kind of easy to write such a script. It's gonna notify you when fortresses are able to be attacked again, and actually the efficiency of this is very high, because I have tested this and many players, they report to me that they get a lot of rubies from this. It's making it kind of easier, so some players who are like running fortresses for a long time might get upset a bit because of this. But no, I think it's still pretty good for players, because it's kind of those ones who are lazy are going to use it the most. But still, I think it's gonna be pretty useful. I will make it for as a test, maybe for 1 or 2 weeks, collect some feedback. What do you think? Because on Polish servers, very positive feedback. And we're gonna see. Okay, maybe one more train, and will I be good to go? Probably, yeah. What's up with this game? Are many people still playing? Kind of. Right now, I would say that more people are leaving than joining, and continuing to play actively after this join. So we're losing actually players. For example, in my server, but I know that this happens in not only this server, but in many, especially country players. There is one server, World 1, is the biggest one, because it's the default server now. It has changed, and that's why the country servers are getting smaller, shrinking. Not very quickly, but the game is going to kind of more pay to win style. So many players who just cannot compete with the paying players are leaving, because it's no fun for them. It was meant like 10 years ago when they made the game. It was actually meant to be fun for all players, And right now it's not that. It's not looking like this. How many food do you produce in your main? It's around to 100,000. Yes. Actually, it's pretty much equal to it. Okay, where is it going? Right now, okay. I see. And the game, the game is... Many people have different opinions about this, but the overall opinion, I think, would be pretty negative. The opinion would be pretty much negative from mostly the free-to-play side of the game, because like this is the worst in my opinion, that you have we are trying to not to do this in our alliance, and it goes pretty well, but in the general community you have a separation of free-to-play players and pay-to-win players, and this is not good in my opinion for the game, Oh yeah, I did play too. Yeah, I used to play Paladins when I was young. It was like in Paladins Alpha or something like this. Very, very old version of the game. I played Paladins. My favorite was the Androxus ones, so that's why I have this profile picture on, I mean, mainly everywhere in YouTube, in Discord and stuff like that. It's just cool avatar to have on a profile pic. Buenas noches. Yeah. Hello, welcome. I might show to you the strongest player. It's a bunch of players with pretty similar amount of might points, so I'm not sure which one has the biggest amount. I can show you the one from Asia or Germany. I'm not sure. I think the one from Asia has a bit smaller now. Yeah. Okay guys, let me know, be right back in a second. I mean, it's a allergy which this allows me to function normally, so be right back in a second. Yeah, where is it? Camera and mic. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. We have a few more questions. Okay. It's still not enough. I mean, for the 4th place, one quick more, and it's gonna be good. He used to play streak. Oh yeah, I see. I remember him. Yeah, it was pretty much annoying to me because I didn't like the sniper ones. I like the frontline ones and the flankers. We can make as usually. Oh yes, we're gonna do this because we're gonna have a look at the biggest servers actually, as usual, because as usually last time the rough site didn't have 1 billion might points, and a few days or maybe a week ago they have actually surpassed this amount. So I want to take a look at this and also at a bunch of different servers and players in these servers, because I have small accounts in the biggest servers, so you can take a look. After this train. Yeah, the Strix was very skillful, but if someone was playing it well, and usually they were, very annoying for other players. Many GG players don't even play other games. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't have too much information on this, but from my perspective it might be true just because the game sucks all of your free time from you, you know. If you want to be good, you need to spend like a lot of hours. Like, how many hours do I spend on this game weekly? Okay, now it's school time, so I mean, not right now, but in the holidays have finished, so I have my school as usual, so I don't have that much time. But even when this occurs, I spend like 4 to 5 hours a day, so that's a lot. Yeah, it's like maybe 40, and in weekends maybe a bit less, so maybe 30 to 40 hours a week. That's like a lot. It's a lot of free time. I know that many players connect Good Game Empire with World of Tanks or with League of Legends. I know that this is like 2 very popular connections. Okay, so we have 2 questions. First, what's my place in Outer Realms? Currently I'm like 5,000 or something like that. 3,000 maybe something. I'll just take a look. Gonna take a look in a second. And second thing, yeah, might points. So actually when you lose, I mean, this wasn't that kind of situation, because this was very weird because I bought 40,000 horrors and I had a food shortage and actually killed the mid units. I was explaining this on the update video. The brewery, while having a shortage, was killing the mid units in order to save food units. And who has thought about this? I have no idea. But if you save mid units to have food production for the food units, you waste a lot of units, because just imagine, to save 40,000 units, my horrors, which consume food, it actually has killed 450,000 units, mid units. So to save 40,000, it sacrificed 450,000. It's just insane. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that at any point, so I just messaged them, hello, what's up with my units? Like, why did half, like, I was left with 36,000 units in my castle, back from 500,000. Like, what? Excuse me, what happened? And usually when you have such a situation, you can just write to the customer service and you will receive them back. If you use this too often, you're not gonna receive them, so you don't need, you cannot like use it whenever you want, but in bigger situations you can use it. And ask them. How old am I? I'm 17 currently. Okay, was that everything? Yeah, probably, yeah. What? Okay, it's 2000. I'm gonna do this later. I don't care. I mean, I care, but yeah. Okay, it's going pretty well. Yeah, we have the Ruby bonuses. It's probably already mentioned in the Discord server, or is it? It's not. As I said, it's not 100% accurate, but usually it works. I mean, it works because people do that. So my position at Outer Realms is... Oh, do we have 0 timer? I have 6 minutes, okay. So my position is 3.5 in daily, 4,000 at overall rankings. What is this? Who is attacking me? I think I can handle this pretty easily, because I have... Oh, I don't have any defenders, I see. So I need to buy some. But usually, I mean, not usually, but sometimes I have a situation where a player who is actually higher than me is attacking me for some reason. Just to make the event harder for me or something. I don't know. I kind of see it like that. Oh no, he's a bit lower. Are you serious? He's like 7 places. Where is he? He's like 40 places lower. What's the point of the 0? Like, he's getting the same amount of ranking points, so I don't get that, but okay. Is it possible that the second voucher doesn't work? So basically, in order to make it work, you need to visit the link in this description. You need to go for the link, go by the link, and inside the link you need to open GRYEMPIRE and put this code in the same place. That's how it works. Okay, so everything is done here. We can get back here and actually check out the Germany server and the biggest player you have asked about. So first, yeah, Deutschland, wow. And was it? And let's play. Okay. A few bits on you now, and the tips, etc. work really well. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I try to make the best tips possible. I actually have found something. I can show it to you, I can spoil it to you on the live stream. So, no, I cannot do it on level 3 though, but anyways, in a second. I have found something you, like, I bet you that like 99% of you didn't know this before I will show it to you. Actually, I might not show it to make a kind of clickbait title. No, I'm not gonna make that. Oh yeah, they are heavily over 1 billion. Wow, that looks that looks insane, pretty man. 1 billion. Wow, yeah. congratulations to them for passing this 1 billion. That's pretty much a lot. So the average on this is like 20 or 17, something like 17. So this 17 million might, oh my god, 17 million might points is the average in this alliance. That's very high. But obviously we have some smaller and bigger players. We have some like 63. That's pretty huge. Who else? Okay, so who's the first one? Not here, but damn it. Oh yeah, this is, as I said, they make a lot of loot points. So in the highest levels. Okay, this is not the biggest score we have seen. So they actually have like 60 something. We can check out, let's take a look, maybe. A quick look at these rankings, because this is just insane. Like, if you would have 20 million, I would have like place 30 or something, you know. So it's seriously very competitive server, we must say. I would be here at position, way lower than, yeah, 115 maybe, something, no, lower, 125 would be my position, so very low. And right now I'm position 14 in my server. Okay, so what else I can show? Asia server, because yeah, here we have Alpha King. He also has a lot of might points. So let's quickly check the. Okay, he's just a bit above them. It says 67. Do you play on all servers? No, I have accounts on the biggest servers, so he actually has 67. Yeah, that's crazy. But I remember a moment when he had like 85, or was even close to 90, I'm not sure. He didn't surpass the 100. How many is this? It's so 100 million. He didn't have that many. Okay, so we're gonna get back to my account, and I'm gonna show you this tip. So this is so well hidden that you probably don't know about this, but just take a look at this, okay? So this is going to be introduced in the next part of pro tips for the game, on my video, and let's just take a look as an example. You know, you have some capital, and you just need to figure out who's the closest player to some target. It might be any target on the map. Let's take the capital, some capital at Fire Peaks as the example. So how to do this? You take a bookmark, you make a bookmark. Later you need to make it the Alliance bookmark. You need to make it a place for coordinated attack, right there. You need to go to attackers, right there. And here you can actually sort them by the distance from the target, as you can see. And that way you can tell who's the closest players to the target. That's great. Because when you sort by this, you can see who's the closest target, who has some maybe aggressive neighbors you might have. So you can check everything useful with this. Yeah, so that's very, very useful. Maybe some of you didn't even know about the coordinated attack function in the game. Maybe some of you did. But anyways, this is very, very useful for checking who's the closest player to, because you can do this manually, but some players will not answer you, you know, and that way you can check it precisely with every player. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's a bit small spoiler. You can obviously make it a coordinated attack if you want, but yeah, that's just the way to check the distance from the target from any player from your alliance to the target, so you can see it's sorted from the smallest to the biggest, or in the other way. Yeah, so that's great. And right now we're gonna take a look at your castles, because it's, I think, over the time. Anyways, so let's take a look. It works like I'm gonna open. Let me for just a second go to this. Yeah, go here. Okay, so I have 9 new, but these ones are also from September, August, and the last live stream was the August 22nd. So all everything after this. So yeah, from here we open this. So I'm just gonna open all of these images. I hope they still work because they're a bit old. And we're gonna take a look at all your castles. You can still register and request if you want. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be pretty hard, this one. Okay. Oh, this one was kind of failure. Did I open this one though? I don't think so. Okay. And the last, oh sorry, last two actually. Okay. Event plus 3. Okay, so today we're gonna have a bit more. What's the highest food production I have or I had? It's gonna be 150,000 in my outpost. That's the biggest one. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I'm not gonna respond to the messages in YouTube chat for a second because I need to check like all the statistics of these players they provide me with. Yeah, review queue. So where do we start? The Dark King. So the Dark King from Overlords Alliance, 83rd legendary level, 630,000 might points. That's good. Okay. Let's go and take a look at your castle. Okay. So you have level 83 legendary, you have Hall of Legends level 48, as you have written there. And you have average level of granary level 3. So starting with the basics. The decorations look kind of old. I mean, for that level it's not that bad, so they're okay. Just remember that you can get better decorations from Storm Islands, so it's very worth it to run on Storm Islands and just make more better decorations to have way higher productions. Also, one thing I see there might be pretty bad decision is you don't have the food overseer, and it's very useful to have higher food production. It's like very important. Okay, you still need to replace these two farmhouses to the granaries. You can probably demolish all these resource buildings and put more decorations into their place. Also, ruby buildings are not in great conditions, so you're lacking mainly the bakery. It's super important to have it on level 8, on maximum. So do that in the first place. And also defenses. Defenses need some upgrades because they are very low. Level even 3 tower. For that level you need to upgrade. Okay, let's go next. I am noob. Okay, and let's move to this player. Okay, great. So this is your outpost. Let's start with decorations again. So yeah, they are kind of similar to the previous castle because they are the old decorations from events which have maybe 300 to 400 public order. It's very slow to like change all the decorations from the small Storm Islands, but work on this and it's very worth it basically. But I see that you have a few new decorations which give you 2,500, so that's good. I would say that the amount of granaries here is a bit too high. Like is it 21? Oh yeah, it's 21. So I would say that 20 21 plus 2 conservatories plus 2 greenhouses. It's just too many. I mean the greenhouses and the relic greenhouses. So it's just too many. You might try to deal with these decorations. Even with these decorations, if you have like decent build items, you need like maybe 18 of these granaries, and the rest is going to receive the plus 200 food per hour build item. So going further, the stronghold, I think you don't need that. I mean, for the outpost it's not that useful, so I would suggest to demolish it. Maybe if it's upgraded with rubies you can leave it, but anyways it's not useful. Later, the ruby buildings are very good. Yeah, bakery max, stables max, watchtower is good, and defenses are good as well, so that's good. The next player is the average granary level here is actually 20, so yeah, I would say that if you have a few granaries on lower levels, you might demolish them. Consider doing that. Okay, so let's take a look at AA Cap. Damn, that's hard to read. Capion. I'm sorry if I misspelled that. So this is your main castle. Okay. So first decorations, yeah, decorations ruby, so that's very good. Very good decorations, strong. The granary level on average is 30, so that's everything max. That's very good as well. You have the ruby buildings such as stables, watchtower, max, bakery probably in the trade district. Also defense is very good, and the meat is already started with 9 apiaries. The barrel level 14, so that's very good. Hall of Legends is on maximum, so the only thing you can do now is actually, yeah, also the defense is very good. So actually the only thing to do now would be to make this tree, and the second building is barrel workshop, so it's gonna even more increase here the amount of units you can hold in your castle. Okay, let's go next. Okay, so I'm very sorry I cannot read that name. I can only read the 9 out of it. Anyways, for this player, 2.5 million might points on this level. Okay, that's fine, and let's go on. So this is, what castle is this? This is your main castle. Okay. What can we see there? So there's actually plenty of new decorations from events. That's great, because that means that, yeah, you're an active player and you have good decorations at your castle. So starting with decorations, that's gold, very good decorations. The granary level on average is 30. I mean, one of them is still upgrading, so it's probably very close to 30, but that's good. You have the greenhouses max, that's great. The ruby buildings, can't see them, but okay, the bakeries with the appearance, or is it military hospital probably. It's in the district, anyways. I can't see actually any. I can't see, do you have watchtower? That's very important. If you don't, build it, because it's very important building. Maybe you have it in the inner district, I'm not sure. Another thing, it's your Hall of Legends level 200. Oh, sorry, no, is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Hall of Legends level 222 at level 800 something legendary. It's pretty much, you're falling behind, so it would be very good for you to focus only on this Hall of Legends building. It's the most important building in the game though, so just pay attention to upgrade it all the time. The granaries are less important actually. They might be simultaneously or one after another, but the Hall of Legends is the most important. I guess this is the next player, Atsas 2598. Okay, so this is your main level 25. Okay, so this is how your castle looks. Okay, so this is one of the castles with low levels where there's no mistake of not enough farmhouses, because many players tend to put only 4 or 5 maybe. It is very good to have 9 or even 10. Yeah, so the castle is overall pretty good. You need to I mean, it's very chaotic, the layout of this building, so you might try to get some more free space by placing them in better way. So you're gonna have some place for decorations. Try to get as many as possible to have even more decorations here. You can upgrade one of your taverns. It's very useful to have them max out. If you don't care about quests that much, you can already destroy the defensive workshop. Actually, you would have to upgrade your defenses though, because you don't have your towers maxed, so that's very important. And the rest of the castle is pretty good, I would say. The bakery is at level 3 or 4, so that's very good for that level. Yeah, overall, very nice. Okay, so the next one is Napstabluk, I would say. Level 48, okay. And this is your castle. So, where's statistics of you? Okay, here. Okay, so you have, oh yeah, so here you have like 5 farmhouses. That's a pretty small amount, but you know, you're gonna eventually get granaries, so that's not super important, but I would say it's pretty important to have at least 8 farmhouses, so you could add them. You might make some better layouts. I can also invite you to the video with castle layouts. You can search it up on YouTube, and my video will show to you. You can make some better layouts, because now you're losing a lot of space for decorations. Here, you can just put all of these buildings in a better way than what you have here. So you have pretty good decorations for this level. It's very impressive. The defenses are also very well, because they are maximum possible, so that's very good. Ruby buildings. So can we see stables? Probably not ruby there. Oh, they are level 2. That's very good. The bakery too, so you can now focus on upgrading bakery to max. Okay, so next player is, we don't have any profile picture there, only the castle picture, so player's name is Aaron, Aaron, level 29 legendary, Hall of Legends level 28, so that's good. And average granary level 1. Okay, so starting from the decorations, you have, yeah, on that level I would say it's still okay to have the decorations. It's fine. The granaries, you've got to obviously repair them, but that's not important. That's no matter for the review. I would say that you should also destroy buildings such as the iron mine, or this building for producing the iron ore is pretty much useless. Yeah, same here. The rest of the castle is okay. I can see a lot of free space there for maybe a few more decorations. The baker isn't upgraded yet fully, so you might consider that if you have any rubies, because yeah, that's a bit expensive. And the rest of the castle is actually pretty good. Do you have defense? Oh, you don't. Okay, so you also need to work on defenses level 5, which means that you will have to upgrade these towers in the back. I can see levels 4, so you got to upgrade them actually. Level 5, that's very important. Okay, another player here, Commander 56712. Okay, everything's going good. So, level 51, okay, that's your castle. Okay, so you have, for that level, pretty good castle as well. Many good castles on low levels in this live stream. So that's good. The farmhouses amount is very good. They are maxed out. There's no useless buildings, actually maybe except this hideout. I think that it's not useful, so you might consider demolishing this hideout. The decorations are overall very good. You might try to collect some more, it is very useful. Also, the one thing I see here is guard houses. So the thing with guard houses is like if you have 5 or 6 of them, it's going to give you pretty much nothing, you know. And with like 10 or 14, maybe you're getting something. So they're not that useful. I must say to you that if someone wants to make a exponent of your castle, they're just gonna do this, and you're not gonna usually know about that. Okay, so you might collect your tokens for another relic greenhouse. And what else? The bakery is already upgrading. That's good. Defenses are also pretty strong. Yeah, do you have stables level 2nd? You do. Okay, that's also very good. Yeah, as I said, many good castles with low levels. And right now we're getting to higher levels, so done seriously. 950. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, wow, that's so different looking because of all these appearance items being there. Okay, so you obviously have some appearance items for better combat. Yeah, it's very useful. And how is it looking here? So you have the Hall of Legends maximum level, Granary maximum level, I see. That's very good. So you have very good decorations. Also, yeah, the amount of Granary is only 5. That's okay. 5 granaries level 30. I mean, with these decorations and high level build items, it's pretty much perfect, you know. So what else? I cannot see in this like different looking building. I can see that you have the ruby buildings, and if you invest so many rubies in these appearances, you probably have all the ruby buildings max. So yeah, good luck on going for the brewery system. I think that I see that you still need a few levels. Yeah, that's cool. Maximum Hall of Legends, so that's also very good. Max out relic greenhouses, that's good. The blue ones. Yeah, everything good here. Defense is also very good. So a castle ready to war, probably also already taking part in the war. Nice, very nice. Okay, next player is Sohial Pro. I'm not sure if I spelled this correctly. So, under level 50, and this is your castle, okay. So here, you have not enough farmhouses, I would say, is like only 5, so not enough. On this level, this many dwellings, I'm sure that you're doing this for quests, but it's not that useful for actually doing this for quests. I mean, you're doing this for quests, but nothing else, because for this space you might put some more decorations, and that's a way better possibility to put decorations, not dwellings. Okay, so next, yeah, collect tokens for another greenhouse. You can upgrade your defenses because you're lacking some of towers and stuff, but it's overlay okay. And most important, fill your castle with decorations. Yeah, that's super important. And I think that's all. Yeah, ruby buildings will have many rubies, though the bakery is very important. Okay, and the last account, so this is Spiros Owl, the third last, okay. So level 463 legendary, and you're taking a look at your, which castle? Main, okay, so you're, no, I see. So you actually had a possibility to post only only one image. But you sent the rest of the images here. Okay, that's good. So the grammar level on average is 19. Hall of Legends 460. Okay. So here you can see the decorations there. Yeah, they're pretty good decorations. Farmhouse upgraded. The greenhouses. Stables, watchtower maxed. Bakery probably also maxed in the district. So right now, you should go for the Hall of Legends mainly, because that's very, very important. So yeah, go for it. Anything else important discussed on this part? No, I think no. So that was everything actually. And yeah, pretty decent castle. Actually, very, very good castle. So some event decorations, stuff like that. So overall, yeah, very good castle. Okay, so that was F1. Do we have any other requests? No, we don't. Okay. So I have my good GRYEMPIRE here, the Outer Realms here, and we're back to my accounts and back to back to YouTube live stream chat. So I'm gonna take a look at those. If you bought a lot of mid unit and lose them by accident, can GG actually give them back? For a few times, yes, because they are going to tell you that it was one-time exception, and they are going to teach you like, exception. But if you try to do this too often, they are gonna stop you. They're not gonna give you them back. So it's like, a few times, okay, but every time you have a shortage, no. How do you even get those voucher codes? Usually people just send this to me. Thanks very much to, I guess, to everyone who sends them to me. Hello Halil, welcome. Mr. Kraus Dennis. For me, I check some sites every week to see if there are new voucher codes. So yeah, I also get some newspapers, some tech newspapers, and they have these bonus codes inside them. Did I leave it maybe on my desk somewhere or over there? I don't think so, but yeah, there's no bookshelf anymore. But anyways, yeah, they put some codes in newspaper, they put some codes in gaming websites, so there's a GRYEMPIRE. No, it should be working. But did I misspell it? No, it is correct. But you need to enter the game by this link. So use this link for the Empire. Sorry, no. Where's the website for live stream? What do you mean? Did I close my live stream? I don't think so. I think to open it, but I mean, I need to open what? What do you mean? Where's my live stream? I have no idea. I need to visit it from there, I guess. So, anyways, I'm gonna send a link. Oh, sorry, it's not even copied. What has happened? Sorry, this is wrong. It's not gonna open. Yeah, so this one. Use this link, and you need to visit this link. And when you go there and you log into your account, it should be working then. It's not a like out of this world call, because it's nothing special. It's just 800 defenders or something, but it's always something, especially for like mid-range and small players. It's very useful. Oh, we're at war, top 1 versus top 2. I see, that's why you have the looks. Yeah. Good luck to you at the war. So I'm gonna check everything people said. Yeah, I usually check every castle. Oh, did you actually send another one? Oh yes, sorry, I see. Oh, maybe the bot wasn't working, or it didn't just send here. I don't know why, actually. Yeah, but let's go for it. I'm sorry, I just didn't notice that. So, what's your levels? Like 360 and 19. Okay. Yeah, so Okay, 4.2 million for this level, good. This is your sandcastle actually. So this sandcastle, very good decorations, already making the mid units. Oh, that's good. Brower level 14, nice. So with these decorations, you might actually have a bit too many granaries. You might check if you have high level build items. You might check if two last granaries with smallest workload are giving you less food than one decoration is going to give you, because if one decoration is going to give you more than two smallest granaries, then it's worth replacing it, because you're gonna also get more decorations, so it's bigger production of meat. So that's very good exchange. Yeah, overall it is very good. Also this greenhouse is very good. Ruby buildings probably max. That's good. Yeah, overall good. But oh yeah, there is the watch tower. It's also very important building. So yeah, you just need to have it. Okay. Should I good decors on fire or outpost? Which is better? Basically, you can get a bit better decoration in the fire peaks, but it depends on your game style, like on your play style. Where do you want to have more units and stuff like that? I know in my situation I wanted to have more production, so I did that on Kingdoms, but it's kind of very similar. What is that link? So the link is for the second code, yes. When you go by this link, it's just like VPN, I'm not sure. When you go by this link, you can open the game and you can put this code in the game. How good is 175k production in OP and 100 in main on a scale from 1 to 10? So talking about the outpost, I would say it's 10. Talking about the main, I would say it's 9 maybe. That's very high and good productions. Yeah, thank you guys also very much, because that's actually where we usually finish the live stream. So see you FIFA core. Actually that's everything, so I'm just gonna check out the alliance if we don't have any wars going on. Maybe, we'll see. So if there's any war, I'm gonna make a lot of PvP videos obviously, but currently we don't have any, so I cannot. Okay, so I can switch to the final camera thing, and yep, I catch you lately, but thanks brother. Yeah, thank you very much as well. So that's all from me, and I'm gonna make, I think, one. Why I hear myself? So I'm gonna publish one or maybe two videos this week. Okay, one maybe two, for sure the PvP part 3, maybe the another one video. I'm working on them, so you know, it's all like very it's like I'm working a few weeks on one and then I publish it, so it takes some time. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining me today, and see you later. See you in the next videos and the next live stream on the next Sunday, 9 p.m. CST. Okay, so thank you very much for watching and joining me live, and see you the next time. Bye.